That I wanted to get my playground back, and I told him, I said, he says, well, call Josh, and I says, every time I call Josh, Josh doesn't answer the phone. And I just basically told him, I says, this playground here was for Susan and the kids and for their enjoyment. And I says, but she's not here anymore, and you guys don't seem to be looking for her. So just in case you haven't noticed, Susan's gone, you know. And, you know, basically what are they doing about it? They're doing nothing other than hiding up in a gated community up in Puyallup, you know. So...
Did he say anything to you?
No, he just sat there and stared at me. So, you know, he's acting just as quiet as his brother, you know. And that's unlikely for Josh, because Josh never shuts his mouth. He's always talking. So I doubt I'll ever get that playground back. It's a shame. It took me a lot of time and effort to build that, and I could have given that to somebody else in the ward. But, you know, that's a disappointment.
So did you get the impression that Josh is in Salt Lake, but just not here at the house? Or
Oh, I'm positive. You know, he'll probably be here about 3 o'clock in the morning. To, you know, he's just. To me, I find, you know, if he's supposed to be the head of his home and supposed to be taking care of his wife Susan and his kids, where is he? You know, he's one of my neighbors. He's somebody that I went to church with. And if he's the leader of his home, where is he? Why isn't he taking care of his family? You know, I met with him 2 days afterwards, and the only thing that he could tell my wife and myself, you know, my wife Crystal says, hey, where's your wife? And he made some comment to my wife like, well, it's not like I stabbed her. And I couldn't believe that he would make a comment like that, you know, because whenever you're in kind of a crisis situation, you know, if I lost my kid or my wife or something like that, I would be saying who, what, when, where, you know, what was she wearing, where is she at, let's search door to door, what are we doing to try and find her. And the only thing he could talk about was the fact that he and I had the same kind of shoes, and that he was pissed because he had to go and get a new phone, and the forensics had taken his van, and they had kicked him out of his house, and he had to buy a new quilt, and he had to buy all of this new stuff. And it's like, where's your wife? He didn't want to talk about it. And I was the one that gave him a ride down to get his van, and he didn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about his wife, and, you know, the whole world wants to know where his wife is. And ask him, because, you know, in my opinion, only he and God knows where his wife is. So ask him.
Is that the last time you spoke to him? Have you talked to him since he's been in
Nope.
Puyallup?
No, I haven't talked to him since he was at my house. He was at my house 2 days after,
Okay.
and that was the last time I talked to him. So that's it.
Thank you, Tim.
All right. See you later.
So you got some new bands.